Good afternoon. It's a lovely day today. What's going on with my hair? It looks like a bloody bob brush at the moment. I put serum on it this morning, it's so dry. This is why I don't like having long hair. One of my colleagues said to me yesterday she'd like me to keep it long because she likes all the little curly whirlies in it, but it's actually starting to piss me off now because I can't get it to look nice. You can't hear it, but there's a woodpecker going off behind me. It's quite cool that I can hear a woodpecker. But yeah, it's a lovely day. It's lovely and warm. They reckon it's going to get to 15 degrees today. You can really smell the pollen in the air though. It's making me feel really bleh because it makes my skin itchy and makes me want to sneeze all the time. It's horrible. Yeah, I think he's in the trees behind me because I can hear him going pep, 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 every now and then, like the tapping noise they make. It's kind of cool. I think he's in this tree, I think, here, or around here somewhere. It's quite loud. Sometimes we get these massive buzzards that come from the woods at the back, and when they have youngsters, they teach them to fight and look after each other and all that kind of thing. So sometimes you get some really amazing aerial displays. It's kind of cool. So I'm still feeling a bit poop. I've had a bit of a bad week, as you'll know by previous vlogs, and just been feeling a bit run down. But today I felt like I had a bit more energy today, which was good. I didn't sleep very well, I must admit. I woke up about 4 o'clock to go for a pee, and then I was checking the clock like every half an hour, which is just like, it's like the worst kind of sleep to have really. So, but despite that, I still managed to get up all right. But I kind of got my second wind after I did my last client. And I just a bit like feeling a bit more upbeat. Still feel tired, my ankles are banging, they're like aching, really aching. But yeah, so I'm hoping that's a sign, the fact that I'm getting more energy. I'm hoping that shows that the flare is on the turn. I hope, fingers crossed. So I discovered there's a Lidl near where one of my service users lives, so got a couple of bits in there today. That was quite nice because normally I have to go miles to go to a nearest Lidl, absolutely miles. So it's quite nice to be able to go to one on the way home. So I went and got some little bits in there, nothing exciting, just something for tea, and I needed to get some more Coke because their Coke is really nice, and I wanted to try their sugar-free Coke, see what it's like, because obviously I'm on my diet soon and I won't be able to have full fat stuff much longer, although I can, I just have to count it as calories, but it is nice not to have to. All the horses are naked, they've got all their rugs off, and my little dude who's up there, he's in the next field along. He's not in this field, so I normally film in this field because he's in here, but because it was so wet that the mud is horrendous. It's just absolutely horrendous in this field, you can see. It's like really bad. And so we decided we ought to let the field rest, and they're going to roll it, and possibly, I know they're going to weed it, but they might reseed it in places because it's got quite hammered this year because it was so wet at times. So they're in the next field along where there's lots of grass. So Spirit's like, yeah, chow down, grass time. And he's loving it. So his little friend Shani's gone, which is sad. My friend who helped me look after him, she's got a sister who's got a little yearling colt, and she was having to sort of do 2 yards a day because she was helping her sister at the other yard as well, and then coming here doing her horse and then everything. So it became a bit of a pain in the butt for her because of logistics, you know, having to travel extra miles and stuff. And bless her, she hung on until I was well enough to come back, and then she went. Yeah, so he's not got his girlfriend anymore. He hasn't got Shani in his field anymore, the lovely little black and white girl that was in with him. He's got Freddie, the other black and white one, and they're best buddies, but Shannon's a bit of an old bird, so she's not like his cup of tea really. He really fancied Shannon, and she used to tell him off. So bless him, he's on his own now. Yeah. So I haven't got anything exciting planned today really. My plan was to vegetate on the sofa with a coconut coffee because I've had something to eat. And I'm expecting a call this afternoon because we're looking into buying our council house. We've been thinking about it for ages, and we'd like to move up north to Cumbria later on in life. We love it there, and it's like a sort of dream to kind of retire there or move there. Although I think we'd like to move before we retire really, and obviously buying our council house will give us a bit of equity, and it means that we can actually buy something quite nice because the houses are really cheap there. We could pick up like a house for 100 grand up there that's really nicely put together, like really nice, with ensuite bathrooms and utility rooms and new kitchens, new bathrooms and all that for like 100 grand. You wouldn't believe it. The quality of the houses up there is just astounding. And if you were to buy a quality house like that here, you're talking 300,000. So for us, it's a kind of a no-brainer really. If we buy our place, then you know in 5 years, if we want to, we can sell it. We get quite a decent equity off there of at least 60,000 at least. And then that would allow us to move up there, and there's loads of work up there. My husband could get loads of work if he wants to do it during his working years. You know, it might be that we retire there. We haven't sort of, you know, fully looked at all the possibilities, but there is loads of work up there if he wanted it. So yeah, so I'm having a phone call with a mortgage person this afternoon to look at our options and things. I don't have like masses of debt, so my credit rating is not really high, and it's not because I'm in debt, it's because I haven't got masses of debt. So I've tried sort of having like some credit things like phones and stuff, and it has gone up now. It's gone up to like good. So hopefully we'll be okay, because this company will deal with you even if your credit's not fantastic, and the mortgages aren't horrendous, because like some of these companies, the mortgages are horrendous, like really bad. But they're not actually, their interest rate's really good. So yeah, so I'm gonna have a chat with them this afternoon, and then I think they're going to send us like a pack out that we can have a read, see what we think, and see where we go from there. So that's quite exciting, I suppose. A bit exciting, a bit nerve-wracking, because obviously haven't owned my house for a long time, not since I was very young. So it will be quite nice to do it. So we shall see what happens. Yes, and I'll let you know. Yeah, but it's going to be a long drawn out process, I expect. One of the things I noticed was I ran out of Demon O's and a couple of days ago, and although I'm taking cranberry, which has got Demon O's in it but not in such high concentrations obviously, but I've noticed that my bladder has been like real weird, like pins and needly, since I haven't taken it. So obviously the Demon O's is helping something that I wasn't aware of. And sometimes when I'm going to the loo, I noticed my bladder this morning was like real pins and needly, like it wasn't very happy bunny. So I think I'm gonna have to reorder it. I was hoping not to have to, because I've taken it for 2 months, and I thought, well, you know, hopefully, but obviously my bladder's still not 100%. So I think I might have to have another month, and then what I might do is go on to a lower dose and see how I get on with a lower dose, and kind of wean off it like that. That's what I had to do with my hysterectomy, because my bladder really wasn't happy. I'm still fine, I'm not leaking or anything, it's just that it's almost like it's prickling, but it's not pleasant. It's not like, you know, tickling prickly. It's like not horrendously painful, but it's enough to make me think, ooh, that's not pleasant. Anyway, I hope you're all having a great day. I hope you are, and I shall see you soon. Bye.